everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Sanika Mate. I am your friend, your mentor and your guide. Would be helping you today with the St. Xavier's entrance test form filling, which is also called XET. Okay, St. Xavier's have started their application for their XET on the 9th of March, and the deadline for this particular application form is the 17th of April 2026. Now, if you want more such content, more such helpful content, then please ensure that you are subscribing to our YouTube channel, because that will something which will keep you updated and you will not miss any information which, from the universities. All right. Now, one more important information, if you are looking at getting the link for the application, it is also pinned in the comment section. You can select the grad school zone or the direct link. It will take you to the application page. All right. So now let's look at the information for the form filling. All right. So if you are looking at the St. Xavier's entrance test, you will be applying for their 4 programs. First is the BCom Management, which was earlier called BMS. It's called BCom in Management Studies. The other one is the BSc IT. The third one, which was earlier called BMM, which is now the BA in Mass Communication and Journalism, which is MCJ. And the fourth one is a new program which they have launched, which is the BSc in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. Few important information, one which I have reiterated earlier as well. The last date for the application is the 17th of April 2026. Okay. There will be entrance exam which will be happening on the 2nd and the 3rd of May 2026, pan-India. However, that will be excluding Mumbai. So 2nd and 3rd of May will not include Mumbai. It will be every 8 centers apart from Mumbai. Okay, so all the Mumbai students, please make a note. 2nd and 3rd May is not applicable for you. All right. In addition to these dates, the exam in Mumbai will be held in 3 different dates: 6th, 7th and the 8th of May 2026. Okay, so this particular exams will be held in Mumbai and will only be in the Mumbai center. All right, the information for all the centers would be provided to you on their website. And international students cannot apply directly to the college. Please connect with Mumbai University for the same. Details are given in the respective application notice for the course. So you will have to go on the website. The link is right there. You can see it on the screen. You can just click there and you will get all the information. Now let's start with the form filling. However, before I go ahead, this is just a screen capture. I want to ensure I provide you with a proper experience and you get the information correctly. So we would be going ahead and filling it absolutely live. Okay, so here is the information. This is the official website for St. Xavier's College, and this is exactly how you will be filling the application. The page clearly gives you information. The home page, this is the page we are in. It is providing the information about St. Xavier's College. It is providing information about the programs you would be able to apply and the information which we just discussed a while back. Okay, now if you scroll up and you click on the important information, it gives you all the important information which is required, starting from the instructions of the application form, the undertaking which you need to go through, the international candidates which we spoke a while ago about how they can go about applying to St. Xavier's. You can click on this particular link and it will take you through the information which is important for you to know. And also the program application fee, what you're supposed to pay while you are applying for the St. Xavier's entrance test. All right. So for all of you to, just want to reiterate that you would be paying 3,000 rupees. That will be the application fee for the BCom Management Studies and for the BMM, which is the Bachelor of Arts, Mass Communication and Journalism program. Now let's start with the information. So the first step of your form filling would be not login, but to register. So in case if you haven't ever registered on the St. Xavier's entrance test website, you will have to take this particular step. Click on this particular link, register. And as you click here, you will get the candidate registration form, Make sure you update your complete name. You will have to create a username for yourself. You will have to get your correct email address updated with your proper mobile number, the correct one, because it will be verifying your mobile number. You will have to set up a password and verify the captcha. Once you do all the details, you will be taken to the next step. So let me quickly fill in the details. With my next page, I get the verification code. So there are two verification codes which is being sent. One is being sent to my mobile number to verify my mobile number. And the second verification code is being sent to my email address. Okay. And that is the reason why it is extremely important for you to make sure that the number and the email address is correct, because all the details and the communication from the college will come to you on these number and the email address. All right, so let me quickly update the details here. I have updated the information which I received on my email address and my mobile number. I will click verify here. Now it was asking me my username and password. It is the same username and password which I have set up during the registration process. It is asking me to verify my captcha, which I am doing it here, and I click on login. As I click on login, it is providing me with the option of which program I wish to apply for. It is BCom in Management Studies or BSc IT. The program list is available for you. Okay. I am selecting the BCom in Management Studies. As I click here, it is giving me the first information, which is about your personal information. I think St. Xavier's application is, something which is coming after a list of programs which has already been, launched. So a lot of you have got the experience of how to fill the form. So it is just the personal information, which is your first name, your middle name, your last name. Make sure the spelling is correct. Whatever is there in the government ID or in the mark sheet, you are using the same information here as well. The date of birth, don't make a mistake there. And age as on closing date of application. So the closing date of application is the 17th of April. So here the date will be as on 17th April. What will be the day, what will be your age? And that's what you will have to mention. The place of birth, whichever, place of birth which is mentioned in your, date of birth certificate, make sure you're updating that. Select the appropriate gender. Okay, it is male, female, transgender. Select the appropriate one. Select the domicile state, nationality, religion, caste, category, only for documentation purposes which is required. Are you, in case if you are a student who is having any kind of disability, select the criteria accordingly. All right. Then we have the admission category, belongs to EWS. So whatever information, personal information which is required, you just need to select the right drop down. All right. I will fill all the details here for me. Just a quick tip for all the students here who is filling the application form. If you are not sure of any information while you are filling the application, ensure that you are cross-checking it with your parents or the government ID or whatever mark sheet you are referring to. Do not be overconfident or assume that it is the same thing what you are updating, because this might create issues later if there is an error. Okay. While I have filled almost all the information, something which you have to be very precise in selecting is the examination center. The examination centers are provided here. So if you are whichever city which is closest to you or whichever city you prefer, select the city accordingly. Again, remember, for Mumbai, the entrance exam will be held on the 6th of May, 7th of May and the 8th of May. While for the rest of India, which is mentioned here, Pune, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Delhi, Kolkata, Guwahati, Bangalore, Cochin, these are the centers. For the rest of India, the examination will be held on the 2nd and the 3rd of May, 2026. I am selecting Mumbai as a center and I do save and continue. As I do save and continue, it is asking me and prompting me to put my academic information, which is your 10th, your 11th and your 12th. Now let's see what exactly are they asking. So it is only asking me for my 12th information. The next question a lot of you would have is we have not completed 12th as of now, which is absolutely fine, but it is only asking for again, so just to highlight, they are asking, have you appeared or you have passed? So any student who have passed the 12th in 2025, they can select passed. Or student who are appearing for 12th in 2026, you can select appeared 2026. Once you have selected this, it will ask you to continue and it will ask you for certain details. Now, what are those details? A file size, it will ask you to upload a photograph and your signature, all right? A signature needs to be made on a blank white paper with a black pen. Please make sure that when you are, uploading the photograph, it has to be a maximum of 1 MB and the acceptable format is JPG. In case if you don't know how to change the format of your photograph, a lot of websites, I Love PDF or any such website which is available, you can go there online and you can change or convert the file you have. Make sure that it is there in the required format itself. Otherwise, this particular, any other format will not be accepted. And make sure that your photograph is also uploaded in the color and in the right, it should be latest and in the right size. And as I mentioned earlier, the signature needs to be made on a white paper with a black pen. So with all these instructions in mind, make sure you upload these 2 documents. I'll go ahead and get this done. Once you upload the documents, which is your photograph and your signature, the application would ask you to go on the 4th option, which is previewing your application. Make sure you are verifying all the information there before you make the payment, and you will not be able to edit any information once you submit. And that was the reason why I time and again telling you, be very careful while you're updating. Get it rechecked with someone whom you trust, and the information need to be verified. Once the whole information is verified, because it will give you the complete page, you just need to click on save and continue, and it will take you to a payment page option. You will be redirected to the payment gateway for your online payment. You can make the payment through a debit card or a credit card. And once you make the payment for 3,000 rupees, you would be able to download the application. So here I click and I am taken to this particular option for the payment. Once the payment has been made, I would get the application, which I would be able to download it from my end. Once the payment has been made, you would be able to download the application. And with this, you will be able to apply for the St. Xavier's entrance test. Now, for more information, you can go to the grad school zone. The link is already pinned in the comment section. You will get all the information you need for all the colleges at one place. It's very comprehensive, and I hope that helps you. Also, share it with your friends because this will just simplify your life. All right. With this, would like to wish all the best to all the students who are appearing for the St. Xavier's entrance test. And if you need any support, please make sure you comment on this particular video and we will make sure that we answer that for you. All the best. Do well. Bye-bye.